Now when you are displaying your pivot table, there is a lot of numbers here like grand totals. We have a lot of subtotals in here as well, and this could be a little overwhelming for your audience. So you can determine which one of these you want to turn off, what you want to leave on. So you can turn off these subtotals, these grand totals. Let's just quickly take a look at some of the options that are available. So for subtotals, if I say do not show subtotals, let's see what happens. So we can see we don't have the subtotal row down here at the bottom for each of our sales rep. So we only have the grand total column on the right and the grand total row on the bottom here as well. If I go back to subtotals, I can see show all subtotals at the bottom of the group. So it shows down here. Here is Bishop. Bishop gets a subtotal, or I can say show it at the top of the group. Now depending on the layout that you are using, this will not matter. If I change this to compact, we can see it's showing at the top here. I'll go back to tabular form, and so that's it. We'll go ahead and show these subtotals at the bottom of the group, and we have grand totals. So the same thing, we can turn off grand totals. So here we can see we no longer have our grand total count, we no longer have our grand total raw. So this just gives you a little more flexibility in terms of what you want to display. Maybe you just want to focus on the subtotals for now and not so much on the grand totals, so we do have those options here as well. The other option is grand totals on for rows and columns, which is the default. If I want it to be on for rows, then here is the grand totals summarizing our rows over here as well. And as expected, we also have one on 4 columns only, which shows the grand total at the bottom, summarizing our central, north and west regions here as well. So those are just some of the different ways that we can kind of improve the experience for our audience. So go ahead and toggle some of these options, see if you can catch the change, and come right back.